Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the currency converter using Flutter application. So here, now what I am going to do is I am going to convert the amount. Okay, so here I have two choices, Sri Lankan rupees and Indian rupees. If you are select as Sri Lankan rupees to USD, I am going to enter the amount 300, convert here 90,000. Now if you are selected as a Indian currency, so if you are the Indian currency, so enter the currency which you want to convert, 400, select at USD, click here 31,200. Okay, so this is simple converter. How to do step by step we'll teach. Okay, first what I am going to do is I am going to go to the here I am going to have created the folder called FL new. Now here I am going to all the Flutter project will be saved here. Okay, so here I am going to create the Flutter project. So you have to type cmd command. So how to create the Flutter project here is you have to type in this folder create Flutter create your project name. Okay, so I am going to create as currency converter, currency converter, press enter key. You have to wait some time to create the project. Okay, here it will be creating. You have to wait some time. If your internet connection is very speed, it will be created itself. So my one is little bit slow, that's why it takes some time to create. Now you can see my project has been created successfully. Now I am going to open the project. So code space dot, if you type it, it will be open on the VS Code editor. You will be able to see here. Here you can see here, it will be open in our VS Code editor. Okay, this is a folder structure. Okay, right. Now what I am going to do is here we have a lib folder. Okay, you select the lib folder. This is the main dot dart. Okay, this is a main dot dart. This is the main file of the every application in Flutter. Okay, it's a main dot dart. The language is Dart. So first what I am going to do is we have to run the file. So how to run it? Terminal, new terminal. Here you have to run the how to run the Flutter application. I hope you already know about how to run it. First you have to, here I am going to run here Flutter. You first go to the I'm still in Flutter new. So I am going to go to the currency converter. Okay, this one, this folder. Inside this folder all the our projects are there. So cd currency converter, press enter key. Okay, now you are at this currency converter. For now you have to write the command Flutter, run the Flutter project, Flutter run. That's the command you have to run. Okay, if you run the first time, it will be configure all the your Flutter up to your element, your emulator. Okay, the emulator you must configure the emulator first. Okay, this is the emulator. Okay, how to configure the emulator? You have to go to the Android Studio and you have to configure the emulator. You can use it by the Android Studio here. Okay, here it will be configuring starting. You have to wait until the configuring finish. The first time only, other time it will work. Okay, now let's start the program. So here now my default one is this. After configure this, the default one, this is the default one. So what we are going to do is we have to remove this one, main dot dart. You have to remove the area. This one is a default one, we don't need them. You have to remove the class and everything. Okay, you have to remove it. Now here what I am going to do is we have to do the thing, this all the stuff, card class, this all the stuff you have to remove it. Okay, keep only this method widget. Okay, so here the home we have to load the page as converter. So we have to create the, yes, select this one lib folder. We have to create the new file as currency converter, dot. Okay, you have to write the stateless widget, stateful widget. You have to write here st stateful widget. Press enter key. You have to write currency converter, currency converter. Okay, this one we have to remove it. So you have to import this, not error. You have to import the material dot. You have a scaffolding. Okay, now here I am going to create another widget. Click on this one, widget, right. So here it's called as body safe area. You have to call the safe area widget. Okay, child widget, I am going to create the columns. Repeat the columns. Okay, so here columns. So you have to write the text. You have to write the text widget. So this is the heading. So the simple heading I have written. So I just copy and paste it. Okay, so here is a heading. Write the heading here. Okay, the container. Here we have to make pass it the heading. You have to no need the container over here. Right. Say heading. Perfect. Right. So it's perfect. Okay. Now if you are Control Shift R to hot reload. Shift R. Okay. Okay. Hot reload and check. Now you can see the output look like this. Okay, currency converter. Now what I am going to do here is I am going to add another widget, that is a text field widget. Okay, so here what I am going to copy and paste it. It's very simple. So this is size box and text field. I just copy and paste and explain it. Don't worry about that. Right. This size box. This is a height we are given the heading and text field. So here I am going to remove this one. Okay, so here I am going to explain later on. This is a text box, text field. I am going to give this style, decoration, input. This is the label. Text field, we have a label. Inside the text box we have label amount. This is the style I have given. If you are type on this text field, the font size will be 15, color gray, and this is a border outline. Okay, now if you run and check whether it's working fine or not, Shift R for auto reloaded. Get back to your emulator here. This one should be. So type it here. This one should be your font size I have given. Perfect. After that, what I am going to get is we have to give the size box here. You need a space. Okay. So tab key or press. Okay, you have to write professionally. You have to write it. So after that, here we have this is the size box. After size box, we have to style it another drop down. So drop down, we have to do it this one, this code. Simply, I will explain it. Drop down. This one you have to write. Drop downs, we have to make it as string. Items, string. We have a what is the item you are going to select here. I am going to give only the two items here. I am load Sri Lankan rupees and Indian rupees. Map, string values. Return drop menu item string, this is a values, we have given this a value. Child, this one should we have to comment it. We will be later on we have to discuss about this. Okay, sorry. Right. Okay, we have discussed about this one later on. Okay. Right. So this is one should be, if you are select as Sri Lankan rupees, it will be the value will be select as Sri Lankan. If you are select as Indian rupees, the value has been changed as Indian rupees. That's why the on change method will be work on the drop down button. After that, the same thing what I am going to do is I need another drop down. So here this drop down also I am going to paste and if I write this one, it take too much of time to complete the project, so that I just copy and paste it. You can understand. I will be explain it. Don't worry about this. This all the source code I provide you. Don't worry about it. Okay, this items. Okay, so this is size box between this size drop down and this drop down. We have space, so the size box height 15 here given. So another text drop down you have given. This one I am going to explain later on. Okay, USD. Okay, this you can select this drop down only Sri Lankan and Indian rupee. This drop down we have only the choice USD. If you need UK pound, you will be able another option. You just click comma and you have to do it. Okay, right like here. Comma, you have to write another option, you can write it. Okay, which you want. Okay, right. Okay, right. Now we have a 2 drop down. Here I need another text field, that will be the total. In order to calculate the final total, we need another text field. Copy and paste over here. This is a total. Okay, perfect. Just perfect. This is a perfect. Right. Now what I am going to do is, this is the total. Right. Now what I am going to do is, I need a button. So here, a button, we need a button. So this is a button. This is a button code. Okay, this is we have a button. So we have to write a child container widget. We have to write the child container widget. So here I am going to design the button. So you have to write the text convert. This is the button. I have to give it text. We have a text, the simple button. You have to write it. So here this one should be. I am going to write it as, put it as here as the widget. This one should be the widget. I am going to give as destructor. Destructor deductor. This one. You have to write like this. Okay. Now here I am going to click on this one. Here I am going to add the container. So here you have to add the container. So this is how you have to add the containers, right? After that, what I am going to do is, we have to do the calculation part as well. So first I am going to create the variables. These are the variables I have to create it. Inside the widget build, we have to create these variables. These variables we have, in order to calculate the values. This one should be, have to write as amount. The text box, we have controller, we have given this one. When you type this, when you type any values, it goes to this container here, this amount. Okay. After you have to select the choose the value. So here I have created another 2 variables. This one I have created above here. Overwrite method. Overwrite. Okay. This one it is working out as a drop down list. Value choose value choose one. Okay. Right. Now what I am going to do is, when you enter the values here, choose the currency here. Choose as Sri Lankan rupees. So here we have these values. Scope we need. Okay, this one choose one. Okay. It will be when what is the value you are choosing. If it is choosing Indian value rupees, it will be select as a scope, value scope. It is reside on these variables. When you choose the USD, it reside on the choose variable. Okay. After that, we have to calculate the amount. Total is a total text field. So here destructor we have to write. So first we have to shift R and see what happens. Now you can see the output here. Click on this Sri Lankan rupees. It's a Indian is a USD. So this is Sri Lankan rupees, so Indian rupees. Here we have a USD option. Okay. Now we have to calculate the values and all. Okay. Total will be displayed here. Okay. Before that, we have to do the another stuff is, we have all the stuff we have to put it as a centralized the screen. So how to centralize this one? We have to declare this one. Container this one. You have to write like this one. And okay, this one padding, you have set the padding and all. Style container, you have defined the container. Safe area here, safe, here we have a container. We have to declare the container. Here inside the container, we have to declare this one. It will be making as a center screen. It is making as a center screen. We have to write like this. So after that, we have to write this one. Size metadata size. This is very important stuff. It would be pasted as a here. Size. Okay. The size will be very important stuff. We have a size everything. We are given the size. Okay, width and height size. Okay, sizes we have to given. Otherwise, it won't work. The sizes we have given. Right now, let's check how will be the output. Shift R. Here, it will be centralized screen. Okay. So now what I am going to do is, it's a button. why it's not shown up the button convert. This is a button convert. So here to add some lines. Okay, so this is a button. Okay, this button we are decorated, we are not setting anything else here over here. Okay, right. So here what I'm going to, this is only the text we have to import it. It's a border radius, this one we have not added here, border radius and all the stuff. So here we have, what I'm going to do is add those lines. Text, it's a container widget, we have to add the first the alignment. Alignment, it is important for text container. Alignment, this alignment center. So after that, what I did here is, we have to define the bar size media of query size. We have to declare this variable, okay, in order to size the things, right? So after that, what I'm going to do here is, now here what I'm going to do is, here the on tap method, this is the event we are, if you enter the amount and select the currency, click the button, what happens is we have to paste the code. So here there will be the destructor have defined the method code on tap. Inside the on tap, what you are going to do here is, yeah, this one should be the another, this one. We have a simple error. Okay, this we have resolved the error. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, if you click on the, we have choose Sri Lankan rupees and USD, Indian rupees and Sri Lankan rupees, it calculated this one. Okay, this name one, this one should be the our amount. This is a controller. Okay, amount. Okay, what is the amount you enter here? It's all on the variable this controller amount. So here to write amount here, this one amount. Okay, this is 378. It will be calculated calculation. Okay, choose value, choose mean this is the variable you have given. Drop down one value choose, this one second drop down here value choose one. So you have write like value choose one. If you have value choose Sri Lankan and value choose one USD, value choose Indian rupees, value choose USD. It calculates the depend on the currency you are selected, right? The amount will be calculated depend on the according to the currency you are selected, right? That's the stuff you have to do. So after that, what I'm going to do is, we have to specify the height and width. We have to create the variable bar size media size. Okay, so here we have to specify the height. That is very important stuff. Okay, so here height and width, this one have to put it here. Don't worry about this, is all the source code I provide you. Okay, then only the button will be working. So here shift R. Now you can see earlier if you are not putting the height and width of the button should be look like this. Now here, now it's working. Now if you are, first I'm going to select the currency, Sri Lankan rupees, USD 300, click convert button here, will be displayed successfully 90,000. Sri Lankan rupee convert as USD. Indian rupees is a dollar. So here $50 that convert as Indian rupees. Here 39,000. Okay, the currency converter working successfully. Don't worry about this. So all the source code I provide you. You first have to understand the stuff what I did here. You have created the variables. So these are how we have made the designs. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me anytime. Thank you for watching.